Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play some Europa Universalis 4 Quill Korea, Best Korea. We really YOLO'd the first episode, and I'm surprised the entire thing didn't come crumbling down around our ears. Things are still a little dicey because we do have a couple of really cranky pants vassals. They do, their relative power compared to me is pretty high, because they are basically the same size as me. But things are getting better all the time. Just gotta survive a little bit longer without someone deciding to support their independence and ruining my day. I think, you know what? I think I will get rid of these transports. No, we may still need to be able to go through there. We need to get rid of Jeonju. Mostly, we need Ferdin to be ours, and we have a specific mission to get the province of Jeonju as well, which will give us permanent claims everywhere. But if we had this, then we can reach there without doing stuff with the ships. Okay, Donghai. Do we not have the truce over here? No, we don't. All the truces are done. So people could potentially support their independence, and they're not close enough for us to bring below 50% here, unfortunately. So we just have to keep sort of holding on to our butts and hoping that no one does anything super duper annoying. We are at a force limit. We might not be at our naval force limit, although there's not as much I can do about that. Yeah, you can have that. Still generally sucking up. Yeah, innovativeness is decreasing. That's fine. We can invest in a technology. It's not ahead of time anymore. There's 16% there. We still have 8% corruption. Well, 7 point whatever. We're trying to root that out. Mostly, we're going to probably put a freeze on the tech until we can go and get Renaissance to start spreading. So we'll try to remember to run the estate. I don't know if we have anything here where they would decrease the cost of our stuff. Oh, we're at 9% here. We're at 0%. No, I guess we're at 0% influence. They have land but no influence because of the types defended. Right. Cheaper ships. Recall you. And yeah, I don't know. We still have an ally out there. We'll try to make friends with him a little bit again. It's Solon over here. Kind of far away, but so far very much required. We have the royal marriage with Ming, which we probably won't renew once there's various deaths. We want to get to 175. There was a specific mission we could trigger, which the +1 Diplo rep has helped out because our vassals do care about us a lot more with the Diplo rep. And yet we're probably going to have to go and annex at least one, which would solve our vassal thing. Although I don't think we can vassalize them if they've got, or annex them rather, if they've got any liberty desire. Yeah, they need, yeah. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Ming. Sure, that's fine. I guess, yeah, we have royal marriage with them. Is that what my spouse is? Treason against Korea. We don't have army professionalism. Like, normally I hate hitting that button, but this is professional. We have 0, so it's kind of safe. We do have the manpower modifier, which kind of stinks. And they would lose loyalty. They're actually loyal again. There's unrest. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and hit that. I think it's only one province that gets the manpower modifier, so it's not so bad. Okay, it says 7, but it's actually below 7 over here. And yes, we do have positive stability. I suppose I might go and boost our stability. I mean, there's the corruption, but we have a lot of discounts. You know what, let's go up to +2 stability here. I think that's going to be worthwhile, because it actually does help with rooting out the corruption a little faster. I like that. And I think you get a little more tax money. Yeah, see, there we go. Doing that. I'm going to increase this, because the goal is burn away the corruption so that we can start to develop our provinces and get Renaissance. I'm just like, my hands are sweating. I'm so nervous about someone supporting independence with one of my vassals. They haven't moved in a bit, and they may not. It's not... there we go. Instantly 100% because someone is supporting their independence. Well, whether or not they start that, I don't know. Who's doing it? It was Dong, wasn't it? Yeah, right here. It's you guys. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, they're supporting both of them. Yeah, maxed enemy of enemy, but aggressive expansion. They want my subjects' provinces. They're supporting their independence for now as a ploy to, like, yeah, enrich themselves. Which, you know, is something like a player would do. I'm gonna say, that's pretty impressive. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen them stop that, other than if a war starts. Now... impossible. I wonder if their independence can break if we're in another war. Oh, this is... ah, we have war goals here. We could take Furdong for Dong Hai. What would that mean? I don't know. Tell you one thing, though. We don't have much money. Still. Well, partially because we're still rooting out corruption. We'd really want to bank some money before we started this. Oh, okay, we're maxed. Okay, so even though we still have some corruption, unless I want to get the military stuff. You know, if we're talking about war, yeah, you know what? The tactics level is pretty huge. The new cavalry doesn't matter much. Okay, that's not bad. Now, I don't know if I get aggressive expansion. I think if I do, if I feed it to him, which might, of course, reset a bunch of stuff and be generally annoying, although it would give me a truce to these guys. Unmothball you. Again, the money situation. Priorities. Like, I could stop reducing corruption to fund a war chest and get ready to fight. But I think does still make sense to burn this off. Oh, everyone's idle. And keep the subjects up. Yes, no? Oh. Random neighboring countries. Alright, we'll do that. I'll cover some of these guys too. Still would love to take a crack at the island of Japan at some point, but not now. Military leaders left us. Actually, I'm going to step back over here. There's a barrier here, so they can't get to us right away. But then it's the mountains. Okay, I'll split you up and do that. Yeah, oh! Wait, are you not being supported anymore? You are. I wonder if there's any chance I could bring you below 50, because at that point I think it would break the support for independence. Yeah, this all of a sudden got so much better, just magically. Maybe it's a tech difference? Opinion trust? I mean, they may be improving. If we had a Diplo rep guy, that would help as well. Although right now the improved relations is good. We don't really want to start a war, really, because of the coalition, like the aggressive expansion. Yeah, no, I think this is still correct. Don't build up a war chest. Let's hope we can make do without a war. Come on, Quill. You can live without a war for a little while. Our best thing to do is to let that blend off. Hopefully these guys stop supporting independence. And we can just get some loyal subjects and or annexed subjects. And we'll just be ready to make a big technological leap forward. Sought support, yet held, da-da-da-da. We have a decision. Curtail the nobility. Nobility and power will be removed from Korea. Oh. Oh! We didn't have a coup. It's this. Oh! Now I missed. Okay. Totally. So I guess there was an internal coup. It would crush my stability. Let's do that. King's back in control. Okay. Okay. Did not... That's what that was there. It said a coup, but I guess the coup happened without an actual war. Probably because of a button I hit, and I didn't realize the implications. The implications. Balance going up. Wow, yeah, so that could dramatically change the cost of supporting our military, which gives us so much more money. That's why we're losing out on so much cash. Okay. I've never had them... Well, I've never had any of the states really do that kind of shit in a long time, so... Really? Well, okay, Japan. Bring it. Speaking of, did we ever... I mean, it doesn't matter too much because we can't get enough power projection to truly make a difference, but... Korea gets struggles of peasantry till the end of the game. Wait, what? Can only be removed by completing the mission Plight of Peasantry or defeating the peasant rebellion in the late 1600s. So, national unrest, tax modifier, huge penalties, must improve their... Okay. Wait. These are exactly the same. So it doesn't matter. Plight of the peasantry. So we need prospering economy, which actually we're not that far away from. And then we need all provinces in the Korean region need at least 6 development, which actually shouldn't be that hard. Political capital, gain legitimacy, gain loyalty, gain a stability. Oh, scholar. You know what? We're going to go for the stability for sure. I was tempted to spend first and, you know, have that send me up to +3, but... No, that's okay. Ming's opinion of Korea. Ooh, waning imperial power. Yeah, Ming, one day, man. One day, Ming. Yeah, this keeps going up and down. You know, relationships, individual power levels, that sort of thing. We're nearly at our manpower cap. Although, we need to reinforce our troops here. And we'll go to the full, that's going to be fine. Right, we don't need a CB against them. Okay. They're mostly reinforced now. So we'll go back over here. Keep burning that off fairly quickly. We could get 2 levels of this, and I think that is the correct thing to do at this point. Or, you know... Yeah, the corruption's mostly gone. If I bring you back... And... Oh yeah, you'll need an actual explorer. We have this old admiral. So that'll cost some power as well. Because it's... How much are we paying right now? 386. Hey, it's like my first PC. Or, no, I had a 286. I don't remember, actually. In any case, we could do this and get an explorer. But we can't really afford... Until we're done rooting out corruption, we can't afford to have a colony going. So, actually, we'll hold off there. So, leave you parked for a scooch longer. It's fine. Oh, we wouldn't get innovativeness anymore for our ideas, but that's okay. Yeah, they're going to just chill here. Yeah, we'll just colonize some stuff over here, which I guess is fine. Now, we are not going to... Yeah, there's too powerful of natives. We're going to have to go with the policy that makes it that natives don't uprise. I mean, unless we can be fairly... I mean, we've got the troop... We could land troops... Yeah, hold on. Maybe not. It is nice when you don't have to worry about uprisings. And we would be sort of locking in at least a quarter of our troops. Subjects, exploited. I can't spend the money. I've got to go with this. I think our unrest situation is fine. More power to the nobles. They gain loyalty, but national tax for 10 years. Or autonomy. Non-Confucians gain a state. Ow. Delegate more power to the provinces. The autonomy is going to be fine because it's not really going to go anywhere anyway. Mostly slows down if we had to burn away autonomy, which isn't too much of an issue. Four corruption, well, 3.43. Power costs, yes. Positive stability, reading out corruption. Yeah, the stability doesn't make much of a difference, but it's a thing. We still have a little bit of inflation, which is kind of annoying. But what can you do? Yeah, I don't know what's right. It'd be nice to bank a little, in case there's a pop-up. The question is, yeah, we're going to be full here very soon. Okay, we'll try to squeeze out a little bit more, but when this is capped, we're going to just start spending a little. It's not going to be on stability. Oh, there you go. They just took some of my admin power. It's going to be on developing over here. And then I'll have to remember to set up an edict for the encouraged development over here. And yeah, I don't think there's... I'm fine with this. Fine with that. Fine with this. I don't want to hit any of these buttons right yet. No, we got room for the military. We don't have room for admin. And that's only 50. How are you guys? Well, they're both below 70, which is something. I mean, if their independence wasn't being supported, which I guess doesn't actually show up as a number. I guess it's the relative power of the vassals is their support. All right, we are now capped. Wasn't it supposed to cap at 53? I know, different numbers, different modifiers. Oh, yeah, but it's probably the corruption or something. Anyway, all right, view edict. Encourage development. And we'll work on a capital. It's got a discount, plus then it makes it nice to plop all the buildings in one place. So I'm just going to do enough here just to lower below the cap. So I'm still sort of waiting for the corruption to go away. But that is going to start to spread the Renaissance. Which is good, because I suspect the Renaissance is nowhere over here. Yeah. So we're going to have a second Renaissance basically happen in Korea independently. And there's a chance that we could get colonialism to spawn here, although it's fairly unlikely. Although if we do have colonies overseas, the colonialism can spread here automatically. I mean, it's always going to be a little bit of a problem with the institutions. I mean, you know, Europe's always going to have that kind of tech edge going forward. But it should be okay. There we go. Nearly capped again. Yeah, we can't start our colony yet, but very soon. As soon as we can manage to afford a colony, we're gonna go and spend on our. So basically, as soon as the corruption is gone, we'll be able to spend on our ideas and then start a colony. Bribes growing more accepted. It's just saying, thank you for the half point of corruption. That's very appreciated. That's exactly what I was hoping to get right now. I mean, in a sense, the earlier you do this, the better, because you get the benefits of, you know, the higher taxes and everything. But I'm trying to save a couple of points. Lose manpower. Makes Ming like us. We're manpower capped. You know what? And we're not planning to start anything right now. Mostly because we have so much aggressive expansion that whatever we'd start wouldn't have much of a purpose. Other than we could do a humiliation. CB against Jiangsu. That would be interesting. But I think it's still not the ideal, because, I mean, that would cost us a ton of money. A ton of money. We're going to be spamming the crap out of these buttons shortly here. So we can almost get to the third level here, which is the range, which isn't very important right now. Mostly what we're going to need is Diplomatic Tax 7, which I believe is the next flat range improvement. Or, no, that's trade range. Diplomatic range, yeah. Level 7, which is a huge flat bump, and then that plus the plus 50% should make a big difference. And then, of course, we've got to explore over here. We could really start pushing our way east. You know, it might be worth... I'm going to take the first one. We are going to start on the explorations. So grab you. We'll get an explorer. And get you to explore the sea. Bronze cannons, hooray! I'll keep you below the number. Corruption is technically below 2 now. So yeah, the power cost is not that much, but we may as well save a few. I don't know. It's like, it's hard to say. It'd be better to do it now so we can start the institution spreading faster. Plus we get the tax benefits as early as possible. Or not. Exploration is done. Keep exploring. Yeah, there's not much to do right now, because this is the colonization range that determines that. And we're not... we could colonize over here, and actually we're going to want to. If we're going to go out east, yeah. Yeah, we are going to want to try to colonize there. Oh, we're up to 4 points a year from our overlord. I'm going to do this because... There we go. It'll give us enough room to hit that button, not go over cap. I just don't want to forget and do it the wrong way, the wrong time somewhere. Exploration done. Nothing to explore right now. We are going to leave you there. We have an available diplomat. In case there's probably still some outraged countries. Can keep working on that. Absent merchant Giran, that's fine. Giran's not worth much trade power right now. There we go. Less than 1. Rooting out corruption, nearly done. I mean, I could lower it, I could do different things, but for now I think it's a fine way to do it. Just finish it, and we can save the points. Go click, click. The global settler increase would also be nice. You guys, Diplo Rep development, okay, just, let's see, your Diplo level is 6 and 5. We're 5, so these guys actually are ahead of us in Diplo level. We may want to go and, I don't know, not with the institution penalty. Oop. There we go. I know, we're not out of corruption yet, but... Yeah, 4 points of military. Jeez, Ming. So, the capital does have a discount to the cost. Capital City. And you can see minus 7.6% due to total development. I mean, otherwise, spreading out the points would be better, because, like, the points get more and more expensive, but we're just going to pop Renaissance here. And colonialism, even if it doesn't spawn where we are, it should spread to us automatically. Printing press is going to be more awkward, though. Midas touch, 10% more tax modifier. Well, that's nice. There you go, 0 corruption, and now we should be making bank again. Excellent. So what I'm going to do here is I will go boom, boom. Line of print would be nice, but it's not critical. We're going to go and explore... yeah, random coast, that's fine. Yeah, we got to change the native policy. I mean, native repression is so much faster. But I don't think we can afford to have our troops running around here. I don't think we can stack the minus 50 modifier with our clergy types. Minus 25%. So we could have a total of minus 75. But that does lead to a lot of assimilation, which is pretty good. But yeah, there's still a chance of uprisings. I think I'm going to go native coexistence. I think it's just going to be a lot better to just have it on autopilot. And the colonial range, I can grab over here. In fact, I can grab over here. I think all of these are just 3 developments. Yeah. But I guess I'll do this, because it will open up more sea stuff. China, or sorry, this is Japan. Local development cost. This is in a particular province. Right, it's not global, so it doesn't really matter. Either way, it's just global. So none of this really matters, so we may as well just take the relationship boost. Why not? And with that, I'm going to keep spending on... There you go. Renaissance is present, so it's going to start to spread. We've got an advisor here. We've got the focus, which is still good and important. Admiral will leave us. That's fine. We don't need the admiral. And yeah, if we get this, we can keep exploring eastwards, which is what we're looking at. We want to find out where these trade lines come from. Enact a government reform. Yes, please. Decentralized bureaucracy. We can promote more cultures or reduced autonomy change. Culturally, I don't know how much we need to worry about that. We might go humanism later on for more promoted cultures anyway. The autonomy, it's 601. Like, both are useful for various warfare aspects as you know, when you're trying to expand. So just keep exploring whatever you can explore. It's fine. Right now, there's no priority where you have more than enough time to explore everything. As we wait for, you know, various colonizations, severe winter. Right, that straight crossing. So Korea's going to expand like crazy. Yeah, the Separatists. It'd be interesting if there's a Ming explosion. Because that would be... We'd sort of want to be ready to react to something crazy happening like that. But we've got our manpower cap. How's our force limit situation right now? I'm going to keep going with infantry because I'm just looking for pure numbers. We'll go for the permanent tax base, although the stability is really nice too. And yeah, if we take a look at the institution, it is now spreading to adjacent things, which will help bring down some of the prices. With our money right now, I don't think there's anything we're looking to do. Now, if we cap out anywhere here, which might happen, we might want a tech. And so with that in mind, should I just grab the tech? Yeah, we're way ahead of time. I don't think there's anything else I'm really looking to do with admin. I think I will actually grab you. Especially since the workshop can be a good money maker. So taxes... Oh, yeah, well, in our capital. That makes it a no-brainer. Easy to develop the capital of buildings afterwards because it's so strong. Can I remove that edict now? Lovely. Save a few more bucks. Ming. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this as well. I mean, we're not at the cap now, but I think it's fine to do that, because I think by the time the institution spreads enough for us to afford it, especially if we're building buildings, we'll have hit the cap, and it'll be really awkward. We could develop some cannons. Having a cannon to help with a +1 to a siege would be nice. And that's pretty much all right now. The cannons themselves are kind of weak at this point in the game. Improve relations. You guys are still cranky, although not that much. If we did actually have prestige, we could bring you below 50. I don't know if that would break the independence support. It may, which would have a pretty substantial snowballing effect. I mean, the prestige is growing pretty quickly, but it's still going to be a little while before it gets there. You know what? Let's get up another prestige guy. Yeah. And with that, let's put a cut in here. There's still a possibility of an independence war, but right now, things are looking fairly good. Udej got its ass kicked. It's still supporting independence, but yeah, it got demolished. I'm really happy Ming didn't take territory over here. That would have been super awkward. All right, no, I'm pretty pleased with this. At some point, we do have to go after this guy. Only Korea hates you. Man, more people need to hate you. But if we have loyal vassals, then it'll make that fairly easy, despite the fact that he's got a bunch of allies, including Japan, but I'm not sure exactly how much Japan will do, other than, you know, bring a bunch of ships. But it's not all of Japan. It's just the shogun of Japan. So it's a little different than if we were attacking, say, this little island here. All right, folks, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.